I heard a wise saying the other day, which is basically that if you're going to study anyone, it should be the best. You want to learn from the best. And in today's video, what I want to do is show you some patterns that I'm recognizing between these three different Shopify stores that collectively make between $1 and $2 million a month. It's going to be a really fun video. We're going to explore the niche selection, the trend viability behind these brands, and we're also going to see some of the marketing behind them right now to see exactly how $1 million a month brands are doing it now that it's really basically the last quarter of the year, and therefore the holiday season is upon us. So let's take a look. We are on Trend Rocket right now, a tool that I've been using a bit lately to find products and just find brands and stuff like that. It's a spy tool and a research tool. So as you see, I got three brands pulled up. The first one is called Sensibo. The second one is called Vibro Sculpt. And the third one is Arty Planto. And all of these stores are absolutely crushing it. Arty Planto is doing between 179 and 196K a month. Vibro Sculpt is between 260 and 470 a month. And then Sensibo is between 584 and 1.3 mil. So very interesting. Let's start with Arty Planto, the lowest one. If we take a look at their store, what they sell is all sorts of plants for your home. So an incredible niche. Plants are very, very sought after, especially specific plants like these, right? These look like what I would consider sort of designer plants, like plants you can't just find at Walmart, right? At Target. These are real plants. So this is a tough niche to actually operate in. And it makes sense that they would be doing well since really I haven't heard of too many direct-to-consumer plant brands, though I'm sure there's a lot more these days. But it's probably a really hard thing to pull off. Now, if we scroll further, they also sell rugs. So, I guess they're just ultimately a home decor store. It's not just a plant store, which is actually cool, though it's interesting. I'm sure it must be kind of a logistical nightmare to run this business, but it looks really awesome. Now, their average order value is $159. And surprisingly, it seems they're only running ads to Facebook and Pinterest. I'm guessing Google is also in this mix, and it's just not being tracked accurately. I'm sure it's in the mix, but very interesting. And yeah, we can see some of the ad examples right here. This is what's cool about Trend Rocket. They put everything in one place. So it's kind of the perfect tool for me to make content with. Let's take a look at one of these ads. So I actually have to turn the sound off, but this is it's a Christmas tree. So they're selling these beautiful Christmas trees. I bet this product is printing right now. This looks really, really nice. I used to sell Christmas lights way back in the day. That was one of my winning products. And I remember around this time, actually, it scaled to 10K a day in about 10 days. Now, unfortunately, that crashed and burned. But it is a great niche. Christmas is always popping. Let's take a look at one more here, and then we'll move on to the next brand. So this is very simple UGC of these plants. And I think these are actually plastic plants, of course, because, yeah, these don't look real. And they are on stones. They don't even have dirt. Or maybe they just put the stones on top. Who knows? But very simple ad. I really like this view right here. It looks cool when you show a video with some images on it on the side. That looks really, really nice. Okay, so yeah, that's Arty Planto, whatever you want to call it. They're really cool. They're killing it. And even though this is a business that, if I had to rank it in terms of difficulty to run, it's probably close to 10. But that doesn't necessarily make it a bad opportunity because it will turn people off to the business opportunity. Therefore, there may be less competition. Now, their Trustpilot reviews are actually decent, all things considered, because it's hard to get good Trustpilot reviews. But if you do get some good ones, it means a lot. So super cool site. Definitely one you should check out if home decor is your niche and it inspires you. There's a lot of cool things we can learn from it, especially, weirdly enough, they're already running Black Friday offers, and it's not even November. But that's it for this one. Let's move on to Vibro Sculpt. This is the second biggest brand, and the last one will be the biggest one. But this one is at 500K a month, roughly 200 to 500. And what it is this sculpting body massager. Interestingly enough, yesterday in the video that I did, I showed that massages are actually a good niche, like things that massage your body, because people pay a lot of money for those. and people want to save money, so they want to do it themselves. So this is a really well-designed store, and more than anything, they do an amazing job of building out offers, because look at this. You get a free waist trimmer if you spend over $159. So that incentivizes you to get what they call the best value Sculpt, Tone, and Slim Elite Collection. Super smart to do that. I mean, it's kind of the best way to do tiered pricing right here, is simply offering more stuff for free. This is such a good way to build more value for your offer. And it really is that simple sometimes. Like if you want to think about how you can build a better offer, sometimes think, what more things can I add to this product without increasing my cost, or that will increase the value disproportionately to how much it will cost me. One of the things that you can do for that is like ebooks, for example, ebooks that educate your customers. That's a good one because it doesn't cost you anything to make, but it adds a good amount of value for the customer. I will say physical products are probably even better if you can add like a free gift. That's massive. People love free gifts. So that's the website. I mean, this is an amazing funnel. Like I said, it probably converts super well. Let's look at the trend viability. So they're running ads almost entirely to the US, and we can see that they're scaling massively. I mean, they've gone through an increase in traffic of 391%. I love looking at these numbers because it really does make me feel like an investor. I've been treating e-commerce so much like an investment this year than ever before, and it's really helped me like be objective about growth and be objective about the success of a brand or the trajectory of a brand or the things we need to do to actually grow. Because everybody has an opinion, but the most important thing really is to just look at your numbers. And that's why it's important to track everything. And this is really interesting to note, right? Because this tells us that this brand is scaling big time. And that, if they're scaling big time, it's because something is working here. And I'm guessing it's the offer. That's such a good offer that they created, such a nice funnel. And, they're running Google and Facebook. Makes total sense. It says that they're not running Google, but I'm telling you, I think this is just a glitch in TrendRocket. It's not able to pick up the Google tracking. There's been a lot of issues with Google tracking ever since they made their big switch on Google Analytics. But if you need help with Google Ads, make sure that you hit us up at akemilab.com. We may be able to help you. And Google Ads are so powerful. Now let's look at one of their ads here real quick. How I changed my body after my divorce. That's such a good hook. My ex-husband and I were married for 10 years. So they're creating a story. Man, this brand is genius. Whoever is running their operations, they're doing a really, really good job. And I see why they were able to scale by 390%. This ad is a winner right here. It's been a really long time since I dated, blah, blah, blah. It's not just the nerves. So they're literally creating a whole entire story around this product. That's really good. That's very well executed. Let's take a look at this one and see if there's any difference. This is how I got a natural tummy tuck. So keep in mind, these are all like, this is how I did this. So they're always using the perspective of a customer. Very genius. And, this is a big pain point. Wow, this is so well done. And it's so well branded as well. I mean, we don't need to watch this whole thing. You can kind of check it out on your own. You can find all of these in the Facebook ad library, so you don't need to pay for any software. I'm doing the hard work for you here. I mean, it's not very hard work. The software does make it pretty easy for me, but we're breaking it down together. And here's the thing. You can find all of these videos on Facebook ad library. Just Google Facebook ad library and you'll see these. But man, incredible videos. I will say these ads are so good, especially for Meta. I feel like these would perform extremely well on Meta because since they're framing it in a story format, in the sense that like it's somebody's story, that probably creates a lot of engagement, right? A lot of people probably are asking questions in the comments. A lot of people are just engaging and want to hear more about these women and want to see obviously how the product can help them. So really great example right here. This brand is not running any Black Friday sales or anything yet, but like we said before, the offer is so strong that it's possible all they need to do for Black Friday is just say, instead of calling this the Elite Collection, well, they should keep doing that, but just, putting it in the banner like Black Friday Elite Collection bundle, but it'll be the same bundle because this is a great offer right here. Just great offer creation, great bundle. Very well done over here. Love this brand. The next one is Sensibo. Now, this is a smart indoor climate control thermostat thingy, though, to be honest, it literally just looks like a private label product. So it very well may be just a private label product. I went to an Alibaba convention this year, and there was a lot of suppliers that had really nice looking products just like this, that had like app connectivity and things of that nature, and looked super innovative. And they all told me they were able to private label super easily. And some of them even said they were able to drop ship orders, not private labeled though, of course, but just to test an idea, that would be great. Now, first thing I'm noticing, they have over 5,000 Amazon reviews. So they talk about Amazon. I think Amazon is, I don't want to say a sleeping giant by any means, because Amazon is huge, but this year I've been really tapped into the potential of Amazon and how it can combine with Shopify to create like a monstrosity basically of a business. So I'll be making more content regarding that, since it's something we're experimenting with at a Chemi Lab with some of our partners. And yeah, we're gathering a lot of really interesting data about it. So I can't wait to talk more about it. I'm still a bit of a novice, you could say, on Amazon. I don't understand it extremely well, but I do understand it at a good level now where it really makes sense why brands get on there. However, I still think the biggest brands in the world are not leading people to Amazon. They're leading people to their stores. So there has to be some sort of balance there that I'm still trying to figure out on how much you should push your Amazon versus your Shopify store. But we'll figure it out this year probably. It just takes a lot of experimentation. Now, this store though, it's just so clean and beautiful. I love stores like this where it's just very clean. It almost makes you feel zen. That's kind of how I would explain it, but it also makes sense since the product kind of does that. But wow, look at this funnel. I mean, they're talking about the energy savings. This is a great product for a potential recession. And people always want to save money. They have an app for it. They got some great customer reviews. I don't know what this is. Just, I guess it connects to other air conditioner systems. Really cool. And then boom, they have another bundle just like the other brand. It's not a coincidence. This is the patterns that I was telling you about at the beginning of the video that we would find. And, this sort of bundle creation, value stacking, you could say, works super well. You see these people you see these kinds of things with people like Alex Hormozy, or just like the people that sell information. They do a lot of value creation, and it makes sense, right? Because you're selling a digital product. But all of those things apply to e-commerce and physical products as well. And it seems like the brands that really have the best handle on offer creation are the ones that are scaling really massively with paid ads. I'm not saying just in general, but with paid ads, which is actually hard to do. It's hard to scale profitably with paid ads after a certain level. It probably takes like some really extensive value offers or offer creation. But this is super cool. You can read more about their articles. They're making articles as well to educate their customers. Very, very smart. They have a live chat. I mean, it's just all so well done. And, they're using the landing page, the home page, as their landing page, which is the same thing that Vibro Sculpt was doing. Quite interesting thing to note. Now, if we look at the trend viability, let's take a look. We can see that, what can we see? Okay, so US is obviously their biggest market, but they're targeting, or their biggest markets are all four, the big top four. This is the classic targeting on Meta: US, Australia, Canada, and the UK. See how much we can learn from these? A lot of people look for the answer. Okay, like what country should I target for my store? This tells you everything you need to know. You need to obviously target the countries you can ship to, but these are the main ones you should be targeting, right? If you can't ship there, then just target whatever country you're selling in. It's common sense a little bit, but I know a lot of people just seek a lot of different answers and they just want to hear that second opinion. So I don't blame you by any means, but that's why data is so valuable. It's like a second opinion that is very accurate. So this brand is running Google ads and Facebook ads. Of course, Facebook ads are probably big for this. So let's actually take a look. POV, when you're tired of dealing with allergies. That's a really good hook. Really, really good hook. So a lot of people itching. It really makes people understand like what this thing is about to solve. These ads are so well done, guys. I mean, these are really good ads, and they're in story format too, which is just so good. I mean, this is the best format to have. Instagram stories just seem to be the best, and then just kind of condensing the text between this 4:5 ratio that I'm pointing out right now. That's the hack. I mean, really good hook. The hook is everything, and it's like this is a branded native looking ad. Like this looks like something you would see on TikTok, but at an even higher quality. That's what I'm noticing that's super important. And the ad format is just awesome. Let's see if they change the hook here. When you're tired of dealing with allergies, what was the other one? When you're tired of, okay, so it is the same hook. But yeah, this is just an incredible brand. I just noticed this video is like almost 20 minutes long. That's way too long. But hopefully you enjoyed it. Let me know, guys, what you think about this stuff. Guys and gals. I know there's some women that look at the channel, some girl bosses. So let me know. What did you think of this video? Did you enjoy it? Did you like me breaking down like multiple brands in one and just kind of stacking the value? I'm doing that too. I'm doing a bit of a value stack here. So let me know if it worked or if it didn't. And that's about it. See ya.